welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be something a little different. I kind of want to show you the process of making a setup through ChatGPT. Obviously, you can see I've already started doing it, but we'll make a complete new fresh one, just so you guys can see what I'm actually doing. So yeah, we'll start by typing this in. So I've already got like a folder for this, so I can just carry on from where I was. If I type in iRacing, we're gonna do it in the Corvette, just at Mugello. On engineer. Setup. And we'll go like that. Make it a proper baseline. Obviously, we want to go to iRacing. Go back. Just go in and test drive. Select the Chevrolet Corvette. Let's go test drive. This might take a while, so I can go do other things. Back to here. So it just tells you all that kind of stuff. I like to tell it what the car actually has in power wise and its kind of makeup, its dimensions, if you will. So I'll press enter on that. After seeing that through, good setup philosophy, so it kind of knows how much power car has and everything. Which is pretty good. Drink coffee. Wants to avoid curbs because it's no good over curbs. Especially at Mugello, this will be very interesting. And it's already asked me for setups for Nürburgring, Spa, Mugello, and Bathurst because they're already setups that I've gone for before. Right, now we are in game at Mugello. We go garage. Now this is where it gets interesting. I want to start off on the just baseline set. Then I want to screen capture this screen with a rear wing angles starting at 0.5. So copy this into here. So this is where now you start building what the car's parameters are. So I've just done tyres and just the first page. I'll go rear wing angle. Adjustments. So it starts off at 0.5, goes to 1.5, 1.5. Yep. Sorry, this is going to be a lot of flashes. 2.5, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5. So make sure I've done that. Good. 6.5, 7.5, 8.5, 9.5, and that's the max. It's 9.5. Right. So let's install that. It should be not range. It should be range, not adjustments. Rear wing angle range. Send that through. And it will give me some parameters. Ideal error window. The range is important. Then it'll tell me all that kind of thing, all that stuff. And it's like, do a quick test plan. Nope, don't want to do a quick test plan. We are making setup. So we go dampers first this time. And then a screenshot of that. So I got that. Now I can close these two off so I don't have too many open. And then I just highlight over that, screenshot that. High speed compression. I want this one as well. And I want this one as well. When they want to work. That last one did not work. Good, work now. Right, now send them through. So copy, Control V, copy, Control V, copy, Control V, copy, Control V. And since that these have their minimum and maximum ranges, I don't have to worry about telling it what the minimum and maximum are, so we'll send that through. And then it will tell you some problems it might have. What it thinks changes should be. And what it thinks I should run next. But we still have not got to that yet, so this is where the fun part starts though, because this is the bit that takes a little bit. Right, we'll start off with the front adjustments. So we'll close all these off, copy that, put that in there, so we know what we're doing. Right, AR beads, so copy that, and that. So we've got ARB blades in there. Toe. Now this one you actually do have to try to figure it out. So its lowest, like all the other cars, okay, is -10. And if I just go revert, nope, don't see. Discard. Oh yeah, it's going to do that, isn't it? Of course it is. There we go. Now I can go back that way. That worked. And then go back to here. Toe in front. Min is -10 millimeters. Max will be plus 10 millimeters. Because I've already done it with all the other cars, so I know what the range is going to be. Oh, that's different. We'll definitely send that one across. Brake pedal ratio. Whoop. This job B. Which means we're gonna have to put in every single individual one for that, isn't it? Yes, we will. Okay. This will get interesting. Alright. Uh-oh. There we go. Oh, I got rid of my picture. Oh, mother trucker. That's not good. What was it called? Brake pedal ratio. Brake pedal ratio. Range. Is 4.35. 4.35. 4.5. 4.5. Well, that should be 50. 4.7. 4.67, 4.85, 5.05. I think that's the max, isn't it? Yep, 5.05 is max. And then for brake pads, I just click that and take a screenshot of that. Copy that. Paste that in there too. Brake pressure bias doesn't need it. ABS will need it, so it knows what that is. Traction control, so it knows what that is. So ABS settings, Control V, traction control, Control V, and then the center front splitter height, which you gotta tell it that too. Center front splitter height min is 50 millimeters. Which is a good thing to tell it, because when it does adjustments to ride heights and stuff, it knows that if that center front splitter goes below 50, the setup will fail. So it's good to tell it what its range is going to be, which I should probably send that one through too, even though I don't really need to, because I've already told it, but just for added security, we'll add that in. Send that through. It's like final layer control. You've got aero and you've got dampers. Well, yes, but we need the others. We need front suspension, rear suspension. At the moment, it's saying -3, it's very aggressive. It's going to have good turning, but it's going to be nervous under braking. Bad tyre wear. Good baseline. Slightly good. Front splitter height. Just above minimum. Based off the actual other one. It's alright. And then we'll go back to iRacing, and we will put in this, the front suspension. Copy. Control V. Right, so ride height is minimum is definitely going to be 50. Just like the front splitter. Yep, ride height minimum is 50. max ride height is probably like 80 millimeters in front. Yep, like all the other GTs, max ride height is 50 on the front. 80 a millimeter for front ride height. Revert. Discard. Okay, now bumper upper gaps. Again, I'll take a photo of that, even though I've done that before with all the other cars. It is good to still tell it what it is. So minimum rubber gap 4. That does change, but yeah. Front rubber gap min is -4. Actually, no, not -4, it's just 4. Max. Where that is. It does change with these spring rates. So if I put that down here, 50.2, 42. Oh, it's gonna be the same. Okay. I'm just gonna go max 42 millimeters then. It probably will change when the setup starts changing, but revert back to that. Spring rates. We'll send that one through. This is where we got to type in all the spring rate range. Spring rate range front. Lowest is 105. Top is 210. Okay. 105. 120. 135. 150. 165. Yep, 165, 180. 195. 210. Yep. And in doing that, it will not shouldn't use any other spring bait than what's already there. -4, I think, is for the camber is going to be its minimum from memory. Because every other car's one is -4. Camber front min -4 degrees, I think it is. Yep. 4.1. Yep. Too low is 4.1. 4 is min. Maximum is probably going to be +1. No, -1. Oh no, negative 1.5. Negative 1.4. Max is negative 1.4 degrees. So that is front suspension mapped out. So we'll send that through. Obviously it tells you what all of this is. Spring rates, camera, high speed, then we'll do rear suspension. Again, same thing as the front. So copy that across. Minimum ride height again should be 50. Yep. Max ride height should be 100 maybe? Every other GT it's 100 at the moment. Yep, 100 is its a maximum. Rear ride height min is 50 millimeters. Max is 100 millimeters. Bump rubber gap. Its minimum is 4, maximum is 53. Bump rubber gap. Min is 4 millimeters. Max 53 millimeters. It's probably not, but they're the initial ones. Spring rates are completely different. So the minimum for that is rear spring rate range is 175. 175. 200. 225. 250. 275. 300. 325 350 and 350 its max. Okay, cool. Discard that. Rear camera. Rear camera min is 3.6. Or is it? Three, 4, 5, 6. That's 3.5. Is negative 3.5. Degrees max is 1. I think I was going to do the wrong way. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Wrong one. Discard. Max is 0.4. Max is a negative 0.4 degrees. Rear toe in minimum. Rivet. 1.5 is plus 1.5 millimeters. Max is probably 5. 4.9. 5. Yep. It's 5.0 millimeters. Ooh. Right, and that's the rear suspension now mapped out. Send that one through. So now we can build a proper baseline for the Corvette. Well, we can't yet because we have not added the last little bit for this. Rear baseline locked in. Okie dokie. Then we go to here with this area. Copy that. Copy that. Right, max fuel is, because you got to tell it max fuel is 104 litres for the Corvette. 104 litres. Fuel. Full tank. Full fuel tank is 104 litres. ERB blades. Is here. Control V. They only. Oh no, they're off in. Yep. Okay. Right. Get rid of that. Gear ratio. Gear stacks. We have FLA, Le Mans, and Daytona. We need to take a picture of that too to tell it what those gear ratios mean. Control V. Copy. Control V. Friction plate is 2 to 12. Control V. Tell it that. Friction plates min is 2, max is 12. Steps of 2s. E G 2 4 6 8 8 10 12. Diff preload. Its minimum is 0. Diff preload min is 0. Max is 345. It's 345. Goes up in values of 5 e.g. 0 5 10 15 20. And that is all I need for that. Bam. Revert that. Discard that. Alright. That is everything done. So that is a full car. And it's already telling me what I like in a car. So planted rear end, no sun snaps, front turn, confidence and fast corners. And then it's telling me what I should use for the rear baseline. Why this combination works. Full Corvette baseline for everything you sent. So now it's giving me a full baseline. And that. Then the final read on. Right, now let's see. We want to try and make a setup for modulo. Sorry, rent an hour. Right, now let's see. Make a setup for Mugello Grand Prix layout. Enter. Right. Front tires on 59, so it has to be because that's the minimum. Rear wing, it wants 8.5. Cool. Front suspension, right height 51 millimeters in front. Yep. Bump gap 12 for the front. Spring rate 135. Camber 3.6. Alright, wait. 3.6. Apply. 3.6. Apply. Toe -2. Alright. -2. 3.6, -2. Close enough to 51. Cool. ARB at the front 4. Dampers 7496. 7496. Rear is gonna be 60. Go to 60.1 because it's as close as I can get. 30 millimeters for the bump gap. Um, 300 for swing rate, so fairly stiff rear end. 2.8 rear camber. Toe 2.5. Two point eight, 2.5. Yep. ARB's 3. Put that at 3. 4, 3, 11, 8 for dampers. 4, 3, 11, 8. Apply that. FIA 8 and 85. 85. Brakes 4.5. It wants 54.2. Medium 3 and 3. Yep. 30 to 40. This is, and then it will tell me likely what will happen. Do this for changes. Best run plan. Do 5 or 6 laps on this setup. And then you tell it after you've done the run what you felt, pretty much exactly like what you would do with a real engineer. So we'll jump on track and we will do some laps. So now if I just go save this setup for a second and go MUGELLO Mugello _ AI. Race, because it will end up being a race setup anyway. Save. Apply. And test drive. Right.
Give us a few clean laps to get our fuel numbers.
Already the brakes feel pretty good. That's like over pumps.
You cut that
Too good
corner,
over pumps.
you've got a slow down penalty.
Government ties are so cold. All turns well. Maybe a bit too well. It's got a good turn at the moment. It's good. Bit loose in the rear. Tires are still cold. got good turn. Looks like it's still turning from the rear, but it's a mid-engine car, so you gotta expect that. And there's a snap. So we've got to remember to tell that. Tyres are still not up to temperature yet though. But you do have to tell the AI about that.
2.255.
Needs more curb components. It's about the time I was doing the Porsche. The Porsche. Fourth gear worked better. Still think I need to calm down the rear a little bit. Still feels a little bit slidey for my liking. It's a lap 3. We'll do about 6 laps. Leave it on instead. Do one more lap after this. I'm going to tell it what we found. What was missing? This feeling. What? Was that snap oversteer again? Right, that's 6 laps done. Right, now we take a photo of the lap time. Take a photo of my fuel, so it knows my fuel usage. Jump out of the car. Go garage. You show the tyre life. And you show the lap times. So we hit that. Copy fuel use. Copy tyre wear after 6 laps. And copy lap times. Now we tell it what we found. Car felt good. more curb compliance. Um, 10 in is good, but in last corner suffers from rear snap and has some understeer. In corners that have crests. Enter. So now we've told it what we've had. So it will tell you then what is actually happening. Unsteerable crests, curb compliance. We'll try to fix it. So rear ARB to 4. So we'll go ARB to 4, rear high speed compression to 5. Okay. Front compression to 6. High speed one is curb compliance if you need to know. Diff preload 95. What's it say it's going to do? It's going to add stability when on throttle, better power delivery, and fixes snap in the last corner apparently. So we'll go to that. 95. Rear toe up to 3 for more stability in the rear end. Bump rubber gap to 20 down to 25. Engages the rear earlier, stops the floating over the crests. And then it will tell me what these fixes will do. Better in the last corner. Less understeer for corners going in crests. Car absorbs bouncing, or better grip. Quick note on tyre. Car is stable but losing load over crest. Other changes target this exactly. Good spread, slightly unloaded in the right front. And then should think I can get to 146. Alright, let's go and run another couple laps. Go V2. Save. Let's run a few more laps. See how we go. I'll probably do this 3 or 4 times. Just to show you the process. I won't worry about making a quality setup or anything. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to show the process. So back in the car again, cold tires. Probably should be doing it on stake weather, but oh well. Oh well. It's always gonna be rough. Don't touch that good. It takes about 2 laps for these tires to warm up. So you can't really figure out what the car is doing until the tires are warm. Right, so the cord is not like sausage. Oh, don't touch the sausage, get the cord out. Maybe you can touch the flag in front of it, maybe. So the turns changed a little bit. does feel good though. So you can touch those with the lead. A bit too wide there. It's lost a little bit of its time. Bit snappy there. That could have been a bit too much load. That's too much. Pushing the lead a bit too much. Let's get over there. Let's get the lead a bit there. Let's try and launch it. Give this a little bit more on the run. That's got rid of the understeer a little bit. Still a little bit snappy if you brake too hard though. I think that's just kind of what it is. Going good. Maybe just a little bit more of a tweak. Couple more laps. Okie dokies.
We got damage on the front end. Reduced aero might slow you down on the straight.
Again. Send tire info through. And a lap info. Out and copy that. Okay, let's tell it again. Car felt better. Corner improved. Car was better over curbs. Just can't take too much of the bigger curbs. Understeer felt better over crest, but found I have lost a little bit of turn in overall. Also, maybe ride heights for better straight line speed. go change front RB down to 3 again. This will be interesting. See what happens. Front toe 2.3. Rear wing 7.5. This might be interesting. Will it kill me at 7.5? Lower rear right hard 50.5. What? Oh, front right height. I was gonna say. Got 50.4. Okay. Rear 259. Rear compression to 6. Okay. Left or right front still unloaded. Rear becomes nervous, go back to 8.5. Or rear towed at 3.2. Okay. Let's test this. And this should be almost the final run. Warm up front tires a bit. I think excessive scrub.
You cut that corner and got a slow down penalty.
tower.
46.894. Just set your fastest lap of the day.
Okay.
Slow down. You got
The
a
rear
penalty
is still
for
a
cutting
little
the
bit
cord.
loose. Let's try that. Okay. Toe hinge. It is. 3.2 for the rear toe. Okay. Go 3.2. Let's try that. Wait. But tires are gonna be colder. So what you gotta do is you gotta do this garage. Did I change it? Yep. No. Garage. This. That. Apply it. No. Still the same. Right, so the final run. For this video anyway. starting to feel better.
46.70. New fastest lap for you.
Car is a little bit more slightly slower. That's just that wing angle. Okay. Well, we'll do one more lap.
7.26.
And that'll do it. So I reckon. So that would actually be better with the 8.5 wing leaves the right legs as they are.
The pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
And bam. Let's just give him that information. Pop out that.
Okay, punch it.
And give him that. E A V. palette what I wanted. 3.2 considering going back to 8. .5 for rear end, 3.2 for rear. Everything else as is. Optimal is that, so pretty much bang on pace. Left front working hard, normal at Magello, left right front is core. Balanced is raceable, final engineering call. Quality trim, endurance trim. But yeah, there you have it. We'll save that as 1.4, 1.4 final. But yeah, there you have it. That is how I make a setup with AI. If you want this setup, you can copy it from this video. There's your dampers. Obviously, this can change depending on BOP and stuff. When iRacing updates the cars, if there's any changes they do to the car, make sure you tell the AI what those changes are. Because if you don't, it may make setups that are outside the range of what iRacing has changed the car for. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you found this interesting. It's a new thing that I've decided to start doing because I kind of want to go away from setup shops at the moment. I'll still have subscription for a couple of them just to kind of put my sets up against theirs to see how I go. But yeah, this has been working okay for me of late, and I'm really enjoying making setups using AI. So obviously there's some things AI probably won't do properly. I know that, and with how long I've been on iRacing, I can kind of gauge if things are gonna work. But yeah, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and have fun. Have a good rest of the day.